Yeah, hi Nigel, Boris your gardener here. Look, I'm all done. Just to give you a quick run through. First off, look, I've blown down all the hard surfaces, but lawn's all cut, edges all been whippersnipped. Given that it was as high as it was, I've had to cut that 3 times, high, middle, low, to get down to the height that we're at. The back lawn, look, for a well-maintained lawn, I'd actually normally cut it a little bit lower. It was just too high, in my opinion, to cut it as low as I would normally do this time. I don't want to put the lawn into too much shock. But like on a regular maintenance cut, I actually cut it a tiny bit lower than what I've done. Only one actual setting. But look, all this weed area that was at the back has been cut out as well. One point of note, when it's actually this high, what you're going to find is a lot of the grass actually just pushes over. So you've got these long pieces that are pushed over instead of actually cut. So you might actually find that, these will end up standing back up. Not because it hasn't been cut properly, just because it was as long as it actually was. To make it look really good, it's actually going to need 2-3 cuts on a regular maintenance schedule. Cut it here at the side, and you can see an example, like it's already starting to stand up a bit, because again, the mower, when it's that high, will just push it over. Through the side here, I'll close the gate behind me. It's quite boggy along here. So what I actually did with the green bin, because I know you had it full of, I think you'd been pulling weeds yourself. I actually took all those out and mulched them because they were quite voluminous. We could really reduce them in size. So I mulched them, emptied the green bin. The green bin is full again with grass clippings. I put the additional stuff at the side here, like we discussed, alongside of the fence, so it's easy for you to get rid of. The front lawn, because it wasn't as high as the back, I did actually cut it as low as I normally would. Just with the very front edge, because this car was so close, I couldn't get the very front edge. I just can't get as close to the car as as I'd like to cut. Just making sure the car itself is still okay. I'll blow under the van when I back the van out before I leave. But yeah, look, it's all done. I'll post this online and send it to you so you can have a quick look. Look, my normal maintenance schedule, I'll send it through to you, but normally what I'd recommend is every 4 weeks in winter time, every 2 weeks in summer, which would mean, in terms of the actual dates, what I would charge for this property, if you were to follow my schedule, would be $90 for a maintenance cut, and your next visit would be in 4 weeks time. Then, because we're in September, the visit after that would be in 2 weeks time, until we get into, and every 2 weeks until we get into the off-peak season again. So look, I'll let you go. I'll post this, as I said, and send it to you, and send you some more details about that. But look, love to have you on board as a regular customer with that maintenance schedule and pricing if you're happy with it. Thank you.